Hi there, future scientists and math wizards. Welcome to Smile Road. I'm Sir M, and I created this channel just for you. Senior high school students looking to make science and math easier, clearer, and yes, even more fun. On Smile Road, we explore exciting lessons in general science, solve real life problems in general mathematics, and learn how these subjects connect to the world around us, from floating boats to your monthly budget. Each meeting, I'll guide you through lessons using simple explanations, real life examples, and even a few challenges to keep your brain sharp. Whether you're reviewing for exams, catching up on class topics, or just curious about how the world works, you're in the right place. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell so you won't miss any of our learning adventures here on Smile Road. So, are you ready to start this journey with me? Let's walk the road of knowledge with a smile. Lesson number 49, Understanding Energy Efficiency Practices. Energy powers almost everything we do. Lights in our homes, machines in factories, computers, air conditioners, and even transportation. But energy is not unlimited. Producing it often requires burning fuels, which cost money and can harm the environment. That's why energy efficiency practices is important, not just for saving on electric bills but also for protecting the planet. What is energy efficiency? Energy efficiency means using less energy to do the same job or achieve the same result. For example, using an LED bulb instead of an incandescent bulb still gives you light, but it consumes far less electricity. Driving a fuel-efficient vehicle uses less gasoline for the same distance traveled. It's not about giving up comfort, it's about being smart in how we use energy. What is energy efficient? Why is efficiency important? Number one, saves money. It lowers power consumption, means lower electric bills, reduces environmental impact, meaning less energy use means less burning of fossil fuels, which lowers carbon emissions. Number three, helps conserve resources. Energy resource sources like coal, oil, and natural gas are finite. Number four, improves quality of life, which means efficient devices produce less heat and noise and sometimes work better. Number examples of energy efficient practices. Number one, in terms of lighting, use LED or CFL bulbs instead of incandescent bulbs. Turn off lights when not in use. Make use of natural daylight. Number two, appliances. Choose appliances with the Energy Star or other efficiency ratings. Unplug devices when not in use to avoid phantom load or standby power. Number three, air conditioning and heating. Keep filters clean for better overflow. Set air conditioners to 25 to 27 degrees centigrade in summer. Seal leaks in windows and doors to avoid wasting cool or warm air. Number 4. Water heating. Use water heaters only when necessary. Set the water heater temperature to the recommended level, around 60 degrees centigrade. In transportation, carpool, or use public transport when possible. Keep the tires properly inflated to save fuel. Tips for households and schools. Conduct an energy audit, list of appliances, and see which one consume the most power. schedule regular maintenance for appliances, educate everyone in the household or classroom about energy saving habits. Key takeaways: energy efficiency is not just about saving money, it's about being responsible for our planet's future. Small actions, when done consistently, add up to significant energy savings. Everyone, students, teachers, families, has a role to play in practicing energy efficiency. Formulas. 1. Energy consumption. E is equals to P times T. Number 2. Energy cost. Cost equals to E times R, the rate per kilowatt hour. Efficiency, energy efficiency, percent efficiency is equal to the useful energy output divided by the total energy input times 100%. Number 4, energy savings. So savings is equals to the old energy consumed and then the new energy consumed. Number 5, power conversion. 1 kilowatt hour is equals to 1,000 watt. Practice problems. A household uses a 100 watt incandescent bulb for 5 hours every night. If the cost of electricity is 10 pesos per kilowatt hour, calculate the monthly cost of using this bulb for 30 days. Given P, 100 watt, and in terms of kilowatt, it's zero point 0.1. T, 5 hours per day. Tapos in 30 days, so you have 150 hours. And cost per kilowatt hour, 10 pesos. Required monthly cost. So energy is equals to power times the time. Substitute the given data. And the calculated value is 15 kilowatt hour. And the cost is the energy consumed multiplied by the rate. Substitute the given data. The final answer is 150 pesos. Number 2, a 200 megawatt a watt appliance is replaced by a 150 watt energy efficient model. If both are used for 4 hours daily, determine the energy saved in kilowatt hour per month. So the old is 200 watt, 0.2 kilowatt. The new is 150 watt, that is 0.15 kilowatt. Times per day, 4 hours. 30 days, 120 hour. So required energy saved per month. For the old, it's zero point 0.2 times 120, 24 kilowatt. And the new 0.15 times 150, 18 kilowatt. Savings will be the subtraction of the two, and the savings is 6 kilowatt per hour. Number 3, an air conditioner has an energy efficiency ratio, EER, of 10 if it provides a cooling capacity of 12,000 BTU per hour. Find its consumption in watts. So EER is 10, cooling capacity is 12,000 BTU per hour. Required power consumption in watts. So the power watt cooling capacity in BTU is EER times 1 watt over 3,412 BTU per hour times divided by is equal to 12 divided by 10. So 1,200 BTU per hour. And then convert to watts, 1,200 divided by 3.412. The answer is 351.56 watt, or 352 is the final answer. Number 4, a washing machine consumes 0.5 kilowatt hour per cycle. If it is used twice a week, how much electricity does it consume in 1 year? Energy per cycle, 0.5 kilowatt hour. And uses 2 times per week. So 52 weeks, that's 104 cycles per year. And required the annual electricity consumption. So solution, energy is equal to the energy per cycle multiplied by the number of cycles per year. So the final answer is 52 kilowatt hour. Number 5, A refrigerator consumes 1.2 kilowatt hour per day. If the cost of electricity is 11 pesos and 50 cents per kilowatt hour, calculate the cost of operating the refrigerator given daily consumption 1.2 kilowatt hour, cost per kilowatt hour 11 pesos per 50 centavos, year 365 days in a year, so required the annual cost. So annual energy is 1.2 times 365, 438 kilowatt hour. And the cost is equal to 438 kilowatt hour multiplied by 11 pesos and 50 cents per kilowatt hour. The total cost is 5,037 pesos. Number 6, a household replaces all 10-watt incandescent bulbs with 10-watt LED bulbs. If the lights are used for 6 hours daily, compute the total energy savings in kilowatt hour per month. The old bulbs, you have 10 times 60 watts, 600 watts, so that's zero point 0.6 kilowatt. The new bulbs, 10 times 10 watts is equals to 100 watt, 0.0 kilowatt. The time, 6 hours per day, and then equals to 30 days equals to 180 hours. The energy savings for the old, it's zero point 0.6 times 180, 108 kilowatt hour. The new, zero point 0.1 times 180, 18 kilowatt hour. Savings, subtract the two, final answer is 90 kilowatt hour. Number 7, a 7-watt ceiling fan is used for 8 hours daily. If the cost per kilowatt hour is 9 pesos and 50 cents, calculate the monthly cost of using the fan for 30 days. So power, 75 watts, it's equal to 0.075 kilowatt, time 8 hours per day, multiplied by 30 days, 240 hours. Cost per hour, 9 pesos and 50 cents. Required monthly cost. So the energy consumption is equal to 0.075 kilowatt multiplied by 240 hours. So you have 18 kilowatt hour. And the cost would be 18 kilowatt hour multiplied by the rate, 9 pesos and 50 cents. So the final answer is 171 pesos. Number 8. An electric oven uses 1.5 kilowatt hour of power. If it is used for 2 hours, 3 times a week, uh, determine its monthly energy consumption in kilowatt hours. Given power, 1.5 kilowatt hour, the time, 2 hours times 3 times per week, so you have 4 weeks, is equal to 24 hours per month. And required monthly energy consumption. So energy is 1.5 kilowatt hour multiplied by 24 hours per month, and that is 36 kilowatt hour. And so we will continue our lesson number 49 in our part 2. See you in our part 2. Thank you, everyone.